in California City at Hacienda Elementary School, and today we're here to Today we're at Hacienda Elementary School, and I've got Divina with me. How are you today?
Good.
You ready?
Yeah.
Turn around here. We're going to find the greatest common factor of three numbers. So I would like you to select a number, let's say between 10 and 20.
Um,
15?
Yes.
Good. Perfect number to start off with. All right. So what we'll do is we'll look for the numbers that go into 15. Okay? So what is the lowest number that will go into 15, do you think?
1.
1. So write a 1. What else will go into 15?
A 3.
A 3. What else will go into 15?
A 5.
A 5. Anything else?
And a 15.
And a 15. Perfect. Because we know that 1 times 15 is 15, and 3 times 5 is 15, and those are all the factors of 15. Okay? Why don't you select another number? Let's go between 20 and 30. 25. Excellent. List the factors.
1.
Perfect. 1, 5, and 25. How do you know that that's all of the factors, though? Are you sure that's all of them? Or do you think that's all of them?
I think that's all of them.
Well, you know what? It's a good thought, because that is. Because, look, as we did here, we had to pair them up, right? So we go 1 times 25, and what's 5 times what to get 25?
5 times 5.
And that's it right there, right? So we know that we're all through. Okay, now I said we're going to work with 3 numbers. You selected 2. Can I select 1? All right, I'm going to keep on going on your pattern here. We're going to go 30, because I said we could go up to 30. So can you list the factors of 30 for me?
Okay.
Perfect. All right, so go ahead and match them up like I did,
Okay.
because 3 times 10 is 30.
Mhm.
Good. 5 times 6, and 30 times 1. So now what we want to do is we find the greatest. So what is the largest number that is in all 3 of these? So this one's pretty easy. Let's start here. Do they all have a 1?
No.
Well, there's a 1 here, a 1 here,
Oh, yeah.
and a 1 there, right? So we have a 1, okay? Now let's go with a 3.
No, they don't all have a 3. This one doesn't have any 3s.
Okay, so we know 3 is out. Do you know if all the factors are here already? What type of number is 30, even or odd?
Even.
So what can go into any even number?
Another even number?
And the lowest even number is
2.
2. So can't 2 go into there? So what do we need to do? So 2 times what would be 30, do you think? Do you want to work it off on the side?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll go 30 divided by 2. Well, that will give us a whole different answer if we actually do 2 divided by 30. We could do that, but we'll do that in the next episode. So what we'll have you do right now is 30 divided by 2. Does that look familiar written like that? Okay. So explain to me what you're doing there with the notation you've got.
I'm making a race to see how many I have, how many columns I have, how many dots in each column I have to make to get to 30.
Oh, good.
To get my answer.
How about we try this one? How many times does 2 go into 3? Here, look.
Wait.
You have 3, right?
Yes.
How many times can we put 2 in there? Here's 2.
1.
It only goes in once, right? So there's a 1. We'll put the 2. Subtract, bring down our 1. How many times will 2 go into 10?
5 times.
You know that quick, huh? So put a 5 up there. All right, and 2 times 5 is 10, so put your 10. Subtract, and what do you have left?
Subtract.
Mm-hmm. There's nothing left, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 2, and what's going to be the partner with it?
Wait, can you repeat that, please?
Yeah, 15, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so put comma, put 15 there. So now we've got all of them down there. Okay,
Yeah.
so we know there's a 1 in everything.
Mm-hmm.
We know there's no 3 here, so that's out. What about a 5? Is there a 5 in all of these lists?
Yes.
Okay, we have a 5, 5, and a 5. Now we only have one other number we have to think about, 15. Is there a 15 in all 3 lists?
No.
No. Okay, so what is the greatest number that we have?
15.
But what's the greatest one in all 3 of them?
5.
5, right? So circle the other 5s just to make sure we've got them all. And they're in all 3. Well, that's a 15, right? There you go. Otherwise, we'd be circling that. We don't want that, do we?
No.
Okay. So over here, right, GCF. And then an equal sign. And what was the greatest common factor in all of these?
5.
There you go. Divina, perfect work.